What's up, everybody? How's it going? I can't believe I got Tauros. I've been sitting here in disbelief. I have not checked outbreaks for today, so let's see what we got. Giraffe, another Minior. Colossus. Absolutely nothing over there. Pound Hour. I need to start checking here for Sinistra. Pyra. Just got that guy yesterday. Watrell, Applin. Actually, I do need this. Plane noises intensify. Is this gonna be an outbreak that's good or bad? Okay. Seems... What does this thing shiny look like? Shiny... It's red, right? I want to say it's slightly red? Ooh, this thing is a bad shiny. I don't even know if you could call that red. It's almost like a purple? It's got like a purpley... Okay, well... We'll try. It gets a slight sunburn. Why can you can describe a lot of shinies like that. What's crazy is that you could describe a lot of shinies like that. Some shinies get severe sunburn. Like Solgaleo. Alright, this would be another good pickup for Gen 9 shinies, though. Maybe I'm on a Gen 9 shiny streak. I have Kilowattrel, so I don't need two of them. I just need one. If I can just get one, I'll be happy. You know what other bird I need that I was thinking about? I need Swellow and Talo. I'd have to think about what would be the best game for me to even get those guys in. How do these people, like, get out of here? Oh, I guess there's the path over there. This doesn't seem like the greatest tourist spot, I'm gonna be honest. This doesn't seem like a great tourist spot, you know? If I get Watrel, then I would really hope for Smoliv's line to show up. I took my eyes away from the screen for a second and Miraidon, like, zooming up towards the screen jump scared me. I need to get Glamora. How do I not have Glamora? Yeah, it'd be like putting a toaster in the water. Miraidon would just start malfunctioning. It would just start spraying sparks. Ugh, I need to get Cloth. It's unbelievable how much I've not had any luck with that crab. I think I have every crab shiny except for Cloth. Let me think about this. I have Krabby, I have Kingler. I have Crawdon. I might not have Corfish, actually. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're going for another Gen 9 shiny that I'm still missing, which is Watrel. Maybe not the most interesting Pokemon out there, but I do need it, so... Oh boy, the shiny I need next to Watrel is Tadbulb. Oh no. Oh no. Let me check if I have Corfish. Corfish! I need to get Wingull. Where is Corfish? Oh, I don't. I don't have Corfish. Okay, never mind. I need Corfish. I do have Crawdaunt. I know I have Crabominable and Crabrawler. Am I missing any other crabs, chat? Don't go to sleep. You have a job to do. It's Palafin. That was such a good, easy shiny hunt, Palafin. Okay, so we're looking for a bird with a slightly purpley red color. It's not a very good shiny, unfortunately. If I was doing like Talo or Swellow, I couldn't miss that one. That Quillfish got friendly fire. Okay, we got our first. Getting lower. Oh, you got Cheeto Puff Geodude? Nice. They're not very big Pokemon either, so I really gotta... Ugh. It's hard to see off in the distance. It's like, are you shiny? No. I'm so glad I got Tauros done, chat. You have no idea. I'm free! Ooh, doing Sizzlepede? That's a... I love that Pokemon. I do kind of wish it and Senti had better shinies, though. The blue rings is not my favorite. I like Scoliopedes shiny with the blue rings. I guess because they're maybe brighter. I don't know why, but I feel like they should have made Centiskorch's shiny brown. We don't have enough brown shinies. And one of my favorite brown shinies we can't even get right now, and that's Chien Pao. Man, imagine if they had Terastallized Adventures and we could have done live Wo-Chien runs. So sad. Maybe in Gen 10. Alright, you're good. Okay. Why does this look like a... Why did this just give me, like, nostalgia for Mario Kart 64? I feel like I'm in the, that one Koopa Beach level. And there's that shortcut you can take if you have a mushroom. Are you? No. Okay, I don't think any of those are shiny. I really wish you had like a telescope in this game. It'd be really nice if I could just pull out like a scope and be able to identify all the Pokemon. Like, it sucks because they're so far away. Or, you know, if the camera in this game could actually zoom, which it can't. If the camera could zoom, that would be fine. But it'd be nice to just pull out an item and just be able, like, binoculars. Where's my set of Pokemon binoculars? What's up, Cacturn? Oh, what was that lens flare? I don't think any of these are shiny. Such a nice beach. Is it? Is it? How ugly things are at a distance. A telescope Pokemon? That would actually be really cool. Like, unironically, a telescope object mon would be really neat. You could have your telescope object mon with, like, Delmise for the pirate ship aesthetic. It'd be perfect. I don't know why this surprised me. It makes a lot of sense. But I was watching a video about Monkey Island, which I never played those games. Maybe at some point I should. They seem very charming. But one of the creators of Monkey Island worked on a lot of the humongous entertainment games that I played as a kid, like Pajama Sam. I'm just like, oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Shout out to my boy Pajama Sam. A Rotom telescope. I saw a funny tweet today, chat. How would you feel if they... How mad would you be if instead of like Trico or Tepig in Poplio for starters, or whatever your prediction for that is. They went with Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle because you get them as Professor Sycamore lets you pick one. That's so funny. Imagine if they were like, no, back to Gen 1. Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, they're here again. I would box them. I'm hoping they won't be so heavy-handed with all the Gen 1 garbage in ZA. I'm hoping. I still think we're gonna get like a Charizard Z, but if it's cool, I'll be a lot less upset. If it's ugly, I'll be mad. The fact that this is all shadowed too, like we're just next to this ginormous, ugly cliffside. It's like you can't even like get the sun over here. This beach sucks. This is a tourist trap. This is a Paldea tourist trap. If they're rehashing ones that haven't been rehashed yet. I like the variety. Like, I don't mind. I don't know. Like, them doing all Gen 1 in Alola is pretty eye-rolling. And I think it's like, we're kind of beyond that. No, we don't need this Gen 1 pandering anymore. They were really determined to do it for multiple generations in a row. And obviously, it shows up in every game regardless. Like, with Charizard's always going to be here, but like I feel like we've surpassed, like no more. we don't need that anymore. Poipole as a starter? What? Since when is Poipole anything but an Ultra Beast? Poipole might be my least favorite Ultra Beast, chat. You wanna, I don't know, is that even a hot take? I just don't really have any strong feelings about Poipole. I mean, until we go to that dimension, I don't consider that canon, dude. That reminds me of like the Paradox Pokedex entries where it's like what is Iron Thorns is like 1 billion years old or something like that. I don't think there's any further meaning behind some of those Dex entries. Also, Poipole can't be a starter. It only evolves once. Naga would need to evolve a second time. Bug Dragon Scyther? Scyther just got Cleavor. How many more forms does Scyther need? Oh boy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, Charmander. I'm not talking about Eevee. I'm not talking about Pikachu. Go, actually somebody else. Actually, you, Pikachu, the, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes streaming Pokemon makes me want to fucking scream. No, Tyler, what are you talking about? Excited to see Mega Glalie. Well, I'm glad somebody is. You know what? I would consider using Furfrou too. Unironically. I used Furfrou in that one ROM hack for Halloween. Do people actually like union rooms in this game? Legitimate question. I really don't understand the point of them. Also, I'll be real honest. I don't trust any of you. I would not do union rooms with anybody besides, like, my mods, because you would all come and steal my shinies. Pass hacked mons. Like, there's nothing to even, like, do. There's no group activities unless you, like, ogre oust or do blueberry points. Like, I legitimately, why do people like doing that? Is that something other streamers do? They should add mini games. I agree. Also, those are multiplayers where most of those like really funny graphical glitches came from. Like, the game already runs poorly as is. I don't know if I need to have like 3 other people in here making it run worse. Yeah, it's exactly, Justin. I don't trust any of you. I simply do not. I have no trust. I could see maybe like a movie tie-in mythical, but besides that, I can't imagine they're gonna add anything to this game this year. Outside of Outbreak events and raids. I was watching somebody play Mario Party 3 earlier, chat. They really should make like a Pokemon party game. That would be so much fun. Take all the Pokemon Stadium mini games and make like 20 more and combine them into a full title. When does Blastoise start? I know they talked about the Venusaur raid on VGC this morning. Also, chat, you're never gonna believe this. An Articuno won. The guy that won in Germany had a snow team. He had a Alolan Ninetales and Articuno. I never thought I'd see the day Articuno would be victorious. Just regular old Cantonian Articuno, not Galarian. What's up, Silver? Now I need to see Moltres win a tournament. Now I need to see Moltres go all the way, dude. It's time for Fire Chicken to rise. Why they're dragging their feet on putting old titles on NSO. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. And there's no, you know, mystery dungeon or anything else coming out. I have a terrible feeling that they consider things like Pogo and Unite as like side games that are keeping their audience satisfied. Like, it has to be, right? They obviously consider them like important parts of their brand because they're in the presents. Even if they're all shallow pay-to-win mobile games. Playing X and Y for the first time on emulator. What do you think so far? Do you love the characters of Trevor and Tierno? Or are they your new favorite characters? Trevor, that's my goat right there. If Gen 6 gutted the story and had better pacing, we could have a conversation. I do like Kalos as a region. I find it more interesting than something like Sinnoh. If they think the mobile BS has satisfied anyone, they're delusional. Always, Justin, always. Always gave that man a tip. Always. I'm the type of person where if I screw somebody over in like a video game, I'll feel kind of bad about it, even though I know they're not real. I mean, I guess it depends. If I'm playing like an evil character, it could be fun. But like if I don't tip the photographer, it's like, aw, that's rude. I feel bad about this. I feel bad. Yeah, that's the thing. X and Y never got that chance. We never got Pokemon Z. Until now. But then it's like, it's only gonna be Kalos. Or not Kalos. Lumiose. I almost said Lusamine. Hello. So I don't think we're gonna see, like, anything besides the city. I don't get to revisit my beloved Goomy swamps. So sad. I thought America was like the only big country where they tip. I thought they didn't do that in like Europe. Or is it supposed to be like when you get your picture taken with bootleg Elmo in like Times Square and the guy wants like $40 for it? Excited for another Legends game. Apprehensive knowing that it's only going to be in the city. Yeah, same here, Shanala. I would have liked... There's a lot of areas in Kalos that I would have loved to have seen in HD. And they haven't exactly been super impressive with their cities in the past few games, so... I'm hoping it will be multi-leveled. There'll be like a catacombs and... There'll be a lot of stuff to do. I hope. That's a lot of copium right there. I mean, in this game, we can't even, like, go into people's houses, so... And then everyone in PLA is just static. None of the NPCs move in PLA. God, there's a very funny TikTok I wanted to show you all. I retweeted this. This is so fun. It's so funny. Oh, Toph is trending. You guys have to see this TikTok. I'm gonna play it. Are you ready? The T-pose at the end. Why is that so accurate? Why is this part so accurate? They did a great job. That's so funny. They did such a good job. The leg movement. That's so funny. In the T-pose at the end. Ugh. Low battery. Oh, well, frick. I'm charging my phone. Well, my phone's at 91%. It's fine. Yeah, I keep going back to that TikTok and chuckling at it. Where'd all these Kilowattrel come from? I'm here for your younger brother, not Big Bird brother. I can't get over the wide eyes on Wattrel. Wattrel. What has he seen? I really want to know how megas are gonna work if they don't bring back abilities. Remember though when they gave an ability only to Regigigas? That's one of those little factoids that makes me chuckle every time I think about it. Nobody in PLA has an ability except for Regigigas. They just can't let us Regigigas fans ever win. Regigigas always taking a big L. Is that shiny? No. Ah, the lens, the reflection of the water, blinding. Cherub. I will never forget, chat. I will never forget playing PLA. And I'm playing off stream to complete my Pokedex, so I'm like, la la la. And I'm like, oh, look who I need to get. It's Cherub. Alright. Let me find out where Cherub spawns. Okay, let me go there. I'm there. Alright, there's Cherub. Let me just whittle it down and try to catch it. Huh. I've used like 10 Ultra Balls. What's going on? Oh no, I've used like 20 Ultra Balls. What's going on? Oh no, let me look really quick because this is not right. Oh, Cherub's bugged. Alright. Legitimately wasted like 40 minutes. And God knows how many Ultra Balls trying to catch a bugged Pokemon. And Cherubi was a hard to find spawn. So I could have just gotten Cherubi, but Cherubi was rare. If I'm remembering it correctly. Like, of all the Pokemon to be bugged, it was Cherub. That felt so bad, chat. I'm like bewildered as to why I can't catch this Cherub. And so I look it up and seeing people report that it was bugged is like... Oh no! You had that sinking feeling. Like, I just wasted like 40 minutes and how many resources. Because I didn't know. Yeah, I was so excited to finally find Cherub. What's up, Karen? 4 shinies from the TCG game? I wonder when they're gonna release their new TCG mobile game. Where they basically spent the entirety of the ad showing people ripping packs. That sweet, sweet Gamba. Yeah, it's weird. This game doesn't really have any, rare... It doesn't feel like it has many rare spawns, but PLA definitely felt like it had some. I hope there's more interesting side quests. Yeah, I guess I'll try it out when it comes out, but I don't know. It seems like it's specifically meant to be kind of inherently predatory. It's like, oh, you get 2 free packs. But don't you want that serotonin opening more packs? Just slide us $5. And you can open more packs. When they price the packs as the same as real ones. Oh no. Real packs are already so expensive. I have already seen the Paldean Fates ETBs as low as like $38 because they're so overpriced that nobody is buying them. Like, every time I've gone to, like, a big box store, they're always full of ETBs because nobody's buying them because they're $60 now. It's like, you guys are hitting the ceiling. People are not gonna buy your products if you continue to charge more and more for them. They're gonna sit there and collect dust. I saw Wingull and thought it was like a spider for a second. Okay, let me just double check. No, I don't think any of these are shiny. Yeah, it was a very weird kind of trailer. It's like, you can open cards and like look at the art, and they have like a Rush Duel Links-esque version of their card game. Which that's very interesting to me. They're going for like a speed duel format. Usually, like, I feel like we don't see Pokemon often respond to like other card games trends. I can't get past Wattrel's big bug eyes. It's got two big bug eyes for me to find it cute. I don't mind Kilowattrel, I guess. Looking for Scatterbug. Outbreak searching for specific things can be really annoying. It's been 3 years since Rush Duel. And I feel like having a faster, shorter format is directly tied to that. Like, Duel Links and Rush Duel have made a lot of money. Need those Viv forms. Which game do I think is the nicest looking ocean water? Are we talking Pokemon game or like in general video game? The gold Wo-Chien, nice. That's good luck. I hear pulling Wo-Chien is good luck. Wo-Chien will smile upon you. In any game? I don't know, that's tough for me, because I don't play, like... I'm sure the water in, like, Spider-Man 2 looks great. I don't know, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom has good-looking water. I don't play a lot of games that are heavy with, like, oceans, I feel like. Kirby and the Forgotten Land had a really pretty water area. Mario Odyssey water looked tasty. You wanted to just pull a straw out and sip. I love the Pepto-Bismol level in Mario Odyssey. Even though Pepto-Bismol is kind of gross. Any liquid medicine is foul. Like, I was taking Robitussin when I was sick, and it's like, this tastes just dreadful. I hate it. That Odyssey level also had good, like, gelatinous jelly physics. That Pepto-Bismol was ooey gooey. I know a few people who like certain cough medicine tastes, so I don't agree whatsoever, but I have seen people express that opinion. I always read it as like Luncheon is like an evolution. Luncheon, my favorite new evolution. I would love to pull the Charizard from Paldean Fates. I didn't pull it in Hidden Fates. I didn't pull it in Shining Fates. I didn't pull it in Celebrations. I've pulled one big Charizard card, and that was from, like, Rebel Clash, of all things. Luncheon. That's what Eevee evolves into when it's lunchtime. Finneon. The secret fish evolution of Eevee, Finneon. Leafeon is a dumb name. What would you have gone with instead? If you could rename Leafeon, what would you have gone with? Mossyon. Foliageon. Grassyon. Photosyntheon. Arboreon. Yeah, that would work. They wouldn't use Arbolivia. Arbolia. Planteon. I like all the Evolution's Japanese names, like Vaporeon is Showers, Jolteon is Thunders. I think Flareon is Booster, which is very funny. I wish we had a Pokemon named Booster. Yo, it's Booster! Booster never made sense to you? It definitely doesn't have the same ring as Thunders and Showers. Fires? Flames. Ignites. I'm trying to think of other fire words that would work. Oh man, please show up Shiny. This is not my favorite Shiny hunt I've ever done. But I need this Pokemon. I want this done. Blaster? Ooh, Blaster would work. Yeah, I don't... Does Booster mean something in Japanese that I don't know? Makes me think of like a booster shot. Booster. That'd be a good ghost Pokemon name. Boo! Stir. It doesn't? I didn't think so. A lot of early Pokemon names, I don't think they would name them the same way today, with things like Seal. Giratina's bald! That is a bootleg Giratina plush without the, like, crest that Tina has in the front. So it's bald. Booster Seat Mon. Flareon is baby. That's why. Yeah, that's how that emote came to be, chat. You know how I've occasionally shown, like, funny bootlegs on stream? I had that picture saved of the bootleg Giratina Pokédoll, where they didn't give it its front crest. And I thought it would be a funny emote. So that's how Silver Bald was born. Ooh. It would have to be Sylveon, right? If they only chose one, it would have to be Sylveon. Also, Sylveon would make sense in that it's just like a single. It's not a couple like Espeon and Umbreon or Leafeon and Glaceon, and it's not the original trio. Which evolution would cause the most upset? I honestly want to say Flareon. I don't know. Who's the least popular evolution? It's not Umbreon. I can tell you that. Penny didn't have Espeon on her team. Leafeon and Glaceon. I don't know. I like Leafeon and Glaceon. I don't know if I could pick a least favorite. I like every single one. It's like Cacturn said. They're all very consistently designed. Did the same person design all of them? Oh no. One guy made Eevee, Jolteon, and Flareon, so he didn't even design all of the original Eevees. Oh, he made Pincurchin in Shining Fates. That's fun. They're the most lackluster. Glaceon is the worst. I kind of like Glaceon's, like, cute bangs, though. I mean, I would have a contrarian pick. Just because I feel like it's just way too overrated, and that would be Umbreon. But that's just because it's you know, it's like seeing the minions and Elsa all over the place. It's like, okay, enough. Your least favorite is Jolteon? Honestly, can I say Eevee? Or like G-Max Eevee? That was a complete flop. But I don't really hate any evolutions. There's some I like more than others, but I like all of them. Yeah, it's like, even though Umbreon is definitely like all over the place, like I understand. I understand. Mimikyu is the creepiest ghost type? I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, several ghost types are literally dead children. Is Mimikyu creepier than, like, Phantump? Or, like, Yamask? Pick me, Mons. Pikachu, I understand. It's the mascot of the franchise, but Eevee, it's like, when you take away Eevee's ability to evolve, it becomes so much less interesting to me. Which is why I went with Pikachu versus Eevee. Frostlass is creepier than Mimikyu. Yeah, Frostlass keeps, like, trophies in its ice den. Trophies being people and Pokemon. Here's a question, chat. Do you find any Pokemon legitimately scary? Are there any Pokemon that you find actually, like, spooky? Because I don't. There's not a single one that has ever, like, given me a fright. About Darkrai and it scared you? Yeah, I guess Darkrai with, like, its eternal sleep, it can be kind of scary, legitimately, but there's no Pokemon that I've ever looked at and been like, whoa, scary. But Joltik's such a little guy. Even if you have the most severe arachnophobia, he's just a little guy. Joltik would never mean any harm. There are a lot of Pokemon that would be scary if they were real. Oh, yeah. The thing is, though, it wouldn't even be the ghost types. It would be all the bug types. Because Beedrill is like 4 feet. You want to live in a world where there's 4-foot bees? Bees the size of, like, of children? Sleeper 97, aka Hypno. I always thought Drowsy and Hypno were cool, though. Even that exact shirt you're talking about, Tyler, it's like, Hypno's cool. This Pokemon is sick as hell. I respect the power. Yeah, imagine, like, Heracross, or I think Scolipede is, like, 7 feet. Can you imagine living in a world with a 7-foot tall bug centipede horse. I don't know, even things like Butterfree. Imagine that SpongeBob episode where they see the butterfly up close. Butterfree is a huge Pokemon, so that would be a huge animal in real life. Imagine looking at Butterfree's compound eyes up close and you see its hundreds of eyes staring back at you. I mean, Scyther would be terrifying. Scizor would be terrifying. Pinsir would be terrifying. You're driving and you smash one with your windshield. You would be so dead. Yeah, imagine how it's like to run into like a sawsbuck on the road. Mamma mia. Or what about something like, I always think the two scariest Pokemon, if they were real, would be like Tyranitar or Ursaring. Because there's no way those two Pokemon wouldn't be extremely territorial. You're camping and you wander into a Tyranitar's territory, you're so dead. And like Ursaring is bipedal. He could just run after you like a regular old guy. I mean, bears are fast in general. You probably are not going to outrun a bear in real life, but I don't know, the fact that it's bipedal and can shoot laser beams is scarier. Yeah, imagine running into Blood Moon Ursaluna. Garchomp would eat humans. Garchomp would eat everybody except for me. We would be best friends. Because I'm built differently. We would be besties, actually. Oh man, imagine like Feraligatr. A lot of people already die to like gators in the swamps of Florida or whatever. Feraligatr's like 7 feet tall. It's like, what if a gator could pick you up and smash your head into the pavement? I mean, all Feraligatr would need to do is like grab your foot and drag you and do that like spinning thing that a lot of crocodiles and or alligators do. And you would just drown. Yeah, the death roll. The existential dread of knowing, oh, yeah, you have confirmed, like, legendary creatures and, like, Arceus. Yeah, Hippowdon would be terrifying. What if hippos could launch beams and mud at you? Hippos are one of the scariest animals, period. I don't want to be anywhere near a hippo. In real life. They're faster than you think, too. You're like, oh, hippos are big. They're probably slow. They can be deceptively fast. Metagross would be scary. feel like Metagross would be rare. That's not a Pokemon you would have to like go out of your way to find like Beldum, Metang, and Metagross. They would live in like secluded mountains. But they're also psychic, so I feel like psychic Pokemon are inherently intelligent. Maybe you could reason with it. Whoa, just take it easy, man. Oh yeah, I mean, you want to talk about scary Pokemon, Sedinja. If you look into the back of Sedinja, it's very similar to Mimikyu. Forbidden. Is that Petulant that makes that pop noise? I noticed that yesterday. I'm like, who's popping? Sedinja's so cool. I honestly like Ninjask too. I think it's funny that they made Ninjask as fast as it is. Gen 3 has so many good Pokemon, it's crazy. Yeah, it's a really well-designed line. I honestly kind of like Nincada, too. Like, maybe not the most interesting Pokemon, but it's just a solid design. One of my favorite shinies I have is Sedinja and a Moonball, because you can get Sedinja from raids in Sword and Shield. Cicadas are neat. They're interesting, but they're gross. They're pretty gross. And I want this thing shiny. Do I need to do a sandwich for you, Watrell? Let's see, are any of you fellers shiny? We have the Outbreak down, so really just RNG. What's up, Vegeta? Sedinja's had some pretty good runs in VGC. It's funny that it can't be in the game because of terastallizing. Man, imagine a Pokemon like Vikavolt in real life. You would just hear its massive wings beating, and it could shoot electricity at you if it wanted to. Although I would like to live in a world where Chargebug existed. I would be one of those guys in that episode that races the Chargebug. Silver and her trusty Chargebug. That's like the equivalent of robot battles. That would be me. I'd be the #1 Chargebug racer. It would that's shiny. Let's go! Oh my goodness. I was just thinking, when are you gonna show up, bud? And there you are. Oh, yes! Perfect. Another good Gen 9 shiny done. I guess I'll just do a Premier Ball. I'm telling you, chat, we need more purple Pokeballs. Oh man, I'm on a good Gen 9 shiny streak. Let's go. All right, this will be 702. Okay, man, you're like level 20. Can you not? I did 2 damage. You're level 26. Get in the ball. I love the green filter that happens when Spore goes off. Yeah, it's definitely not a great shiny. IMO. There we go. Golly. I hate that Gyarados just casually spawns in the on the shore. It weighs 7.9 pounds. Good. Alright, so we got the rest of Garganacl's line, Paldean Tauros, and Nawatrel. Perfect. Can I get Smoliv to spawn? I would even attempt Tadbulb at this point. Honchkrow. Forget Murkrow is even... There's a lot of Pokemon in this gen that I forget are in the game until I see them. It's like, oh yeah, Murkrow and Honchkrow are in here. It'd be a fossil Dino Maniac. I don't know. Pokemon caves are kind of miserable. We don't really have caves. Caves in real life are a lot more scary. I would not be one of those, like, maniacs traversing skinny, narrow caves. That's too scary. Alright, let's see what we can get. What trainer class would you be, chat? Would you be a Hex Maniac? Would you be a Dragon Trainer? Or Tamer? Would you be a Veteran? A Pokemaniac? I feel like most Shiny Hunters would be Pokemaniacs. Let's be real. Nothing changed. A Bird Trainer? You could be a gambler. You could be a hiker. Gen 5, you could be a doctor. Spoink. Cubchoo. Oink. Hey, there's Glaceon. Who I don't need. Is there Capsicid? I don't need. What's up, everybody coming in? I just caught a shiny Watrel, and so now we're resetting for something else. Drillbur. The Gen 8 doctors look sickly and creepy. They do. They're hunched over, too. They have, like, Sims posture. Pikachu. Magnemite. Be an ace trainer. Oh, hey, there's Leafy. I'm getting all the evolutions. Psyduck. Rufflet. The scientists look sickly. Well, there's Oshawott. I really want Smoliv to show up. Yeah, I just caught a Watrel. So now I got those two done for for Gen 9. We're on a Gen 9 shiny roll right now, chat. Where is everybody? Oh, I need Varoom. That's not a hunt I really want to do, but I need it. Fine, 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 fine. You go to my favorite place, Sapapico. Do I have Magnezone? I think I've avoided Magnemite in this game. Because I don't like shiny hunting all the Chrome Pokemon. I have Magnemite and Magneton, but I do not, in fact, have Magnezone. Alright, where are we going right here? Ugh, no. The Rotom thing in the map looks so childish. Like, it straight up looks like a Dora the Explorer, like... Now tell me, where is the fire symbol on the map? Can we please move on for Rotom? This is killing me. Yeah, I need to get in the zone. Ooh. Any of you fellers got some pink? No. I mean, I say I don't like doing metallic Pokemon as I'm going and doing a metallic Pokemon. I hate this thing's mouth. Creeps me out. Mega Rotom? I cannot believe. I was so certain, chat, that they were gonna have a new Rotom form for BDSP or PLA before those games came out. I was like, they're gonna give us another Rotom form. No. No. No, actually. Come on. That's the problem. Who's the fastest Let's Go Pokemon? Sometimes Breloom feels so slow. You thought it was a vacuum cleaner? You know what? I see what you mean, Midnight. I see what you mean. What's that, Pancake? Oh boy, this is like shiny hunting Tauros. You can never have a moment's peace. Actually, if you're always moving right, clockwise, then you'll never get into battles, actually. Yeah, it probably smells awful. It just smells like gasoline over here. Some people like the smell, though, of gasoline. Like, I know my dad does. I don't. I mean, it's not something I would want to smell for prolonged periods of time. Why do they sound like that? They go like, whirr. Instead of vacuum Pokemon. We need Rotom to turn into like a Roomba. Go away, Cuffin. I really don't like the music here. A lot of the music for the routes in this game just... Like, you have an open world, but it doesn't feel like immersive open world music. Would Roomba Rotom be electric ground? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. A Rotom Roomba. A Rootom. A Roomba. Duh. No. No, let me just get out of here. Please. Like I said, never a moment's peace. All right, we got our first message. Good. No! I can't take my hand off the controller. The SpongeBob Sailor episode? Yes, I have. I saw a clip of SpongeBob the other day. Man, Tom Kenny's really losing his SpongeBob voice. SpongeBob sounds like he's going through puberty. I've had the clip where where Plankton takes over the Krusty Krab and one of the fish guys is like, "You think this is funny?" And Plankton, he shows him the Krabby Patty and Plankton goes, "That's just a normal Krabby." Oh my goodness! Plankton's voice actor might be my favorite. He's great. It's just a normal Krabby Patty. Oh my goodness! Squidward! Is this an easy to notice shiny, chat? Will I notice gold Varoom? Or is it gonna be like Sandy where I have to really look at it? Look at it! Smart toilet. The Shell City episode used to scare you as a kid. That's funny. One of my favorite little factoids about SpongeBob is the episode, the Lost episode where they have all the SpongeBob merchandise. It's not real. It's not real merchandise. Because you can't... There's some, like, child law where you can't have, like, merchandise in your show or something like that. And so it's all, like, bootleg, fake SpongeBob merchandise. And that's just funny. Oh, come on! It's really great when I hit the button and Mushy Mush just stands there. Go! The song that loops with the walking cycle? I know. Early SpongeBob was so great. What's up, Destruggle? I just got Wattrell. So I decided to torture myself and try to get Varoom so I can keep getting more Gen 9 shinies done. Oh, we're just getting bombarded. Hold on, chat. I gotta get a tissue. I'll be right back. Alright. Oh. I throw him out and he does nothing. Let's try Golden Go instead. Sheesh. Good as gold. Gold. See, Golden Go's quick. Golden Go's got this. No. No. No! It's like a game. I'm playing my own twisted version of Pokemon Kart. Ay, ay, ay. I have like 4 Veluza and I never even bothered shiny hunting it, I don't think. Veluza was one of those Pokemon that just kind of showed up when I did like Dondozo. I do love shiny Veluza. It's a great color. Anything in the lake? Oh, it's miserable. Anything in Lag Lake? Bad time. And they never fixed it. And they will never fix it. This game will always run like that. Isn't that great? No, no. Took my hand off the controller. It's got such a goofy horn face. I wish it made that do 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 horn noise. That TikTok I showed earlier is so real, chat. It's very real. They like circle around you like predators. What if Lightning McQueen hunted people? Alright, we're good. Sheesh. Now I just have to look with my special eyes. You have an air horn? Hell yeah. I wish I had an air horn. I don't know what I'd ever use it for, but I wish I had one. We'll see how Pokemon Legends AZ PLZA. We'll see how PLZA ends up running. Plus. AZ's Floette confirmed. Imagine if they don't. Imagine if they were like, AZ's Floette doesn't exist anymore. I saw somebody getting like genuinely tilted over that. It was like, you shouldn't have AZ's Floette. He came back and waited 3,000 years. You shouldn't have it. Like, sure, I guess. It's like the same logic as to why Nebby goes with you instead of Lily. But, like, it's a Pokemon game. It's not, you know... AZ is a giant immortal man. He's not real. Unless. Wait, were you shiny? No. You weren't. I've done my waiting. AZ killed thousands. Which Pokemon character has the highest body count? AZ. It's like when you remember characters like Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's like the character is so beloved. Well, he definitely killed a lot of Earth nation soldiers. I think that's one thing the live action remake put in there. They have like an Earth guy confront him. But that's funny. It's you have these characters. It's like, oh yeah, they've killed like thousands of people. Or Pokemon, I guess, in AZ's case. I don't know why they feel the need to put, like, wars into these Pokemon games. Like, why do so many Pokemon games have wars? Like, do we really need this to be, like, a real-life thing? War. War never changes. Mega Clodsire? Let's see. I literally can't see it because the artwork is humongous. I'm not saying like I need it to be like Happy Rainbow Sunshines, but I also don't think they say anything or do anything interesting with it either. Like, I don't need Pokemon to tell me war bad, you know? Like, if you're not gonna use it to say anything interesting, then don't bring it up. Please get off the dragon. Gold, silver, crystal is based on war-torn Japan? How does that make any sense? Ho-Oh is actually the nuclear bomb. That sounds like goofy shit. That's like Ash has been in a coma the entire time level theory crafting. The clone-on-clone violence. Brother, my brother. Tell me, what are we fighting for? The first movie is very goofy. Like, I have nostalgia for it, of course, but would I ever recommend a non-Pokemon fan to watch Pokemon the first movie? No. No. What even would be the best Pokemon movie for, like, a non-fan? I feel like they really don't do a great job at... Like, if you don't know who Ash is, then... Oh well. To this day about having to take you to those movies as a kid. Yeah, I can only imagine how watching, like, the first few Pokemon movies and, like, the Digimon movie when you're an adult that has no idea what's going on. Why am I getting more Cuffant spawning than Varoom? Come on. What's up, Soul Crow? True Cinema. Most memorable Pokemon scene. Ew, they have the, like, 3D remake version recommended. That looks so bad. What were they thinking? Not to hit him with a, what were they thinking? But, like, what actually were they thinking with that? Good lord. What if we remake a movie nobody wants a remake of and make it look worse? And then it's like, especially dubbed, it's like all the crappy recent voice actors. Yuck. Yeah, the first movie is just not great, honestly. Like, it has a lot of nostalgic charm, but I fully understand why adults did not enjoy it, because if you're not a Pokemon fan, why would you? It's goofy, the climax is very, like, hammy. All the Pokemon's tears bring him back to life. I mean, you want the hottest take of them all, chat. The anime's never been great. It's never been good. It's always just been bare bones, made for children to sell toys. It was never... It doesn't have much artisan integrity. It's just not very good. Like, I have so little interest in watching, like, Horizons, because it's just a baby show for babies. I don't have the nostalgic attachment to any of these new characters. And even then, like, I didn't care about the last few Ash seasons. Like, it's just one-dimensional characters catching Pokemon. That's it. That's all it is. Nobody grows, nobody changes, and then in a lot of cases with Ash, he would reset in progress. Like, guys, Pikachu couldn't even beat, like, a level 5 Snivy. What are we doing here? Which is why it's so humorous to see all the weird Ash stands be like, I'm not watching Horizons unless they bring back Ash. What is it about Ash that is so compelling that I don't understand? I mean, a lot of the original humor comes from Veronica Taylor and the fact that it's the dub. I'm not sure how much humor is in the original version. A lot of those old dubs definitely went for more humor than the original had. Especially for something like Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, the most violent animated Pokemon thing is that Charmander and Squirtle battle from, what was it, Generations? I can't ever keep any of those animations and their names straight in my head. They all just blend together. Where Charmander, or Squirtle bites Charmander and Charmander starts screaming. Man, I do not. Talk about something I don't understand the appeal of, Shin-Chan. They dubbed it like Family Guy. That would make it more charming, though. God, there's so much merchandise of that made, and it's like, it sure is a half-naked little child. Fucking hilarious. What a wacky, crazy, small child character. Let me watch. Yeah, he bites Charmander's face, dude. Charmander is... That voice actor is putting it in, dude. I mean, the scream is more visceral, but it looks like the same footage. It's just the Japanese scream is a bit more intense. Toad screaming. I don't. What we're all the things that we're talking about though are like that SpongeBob meme where SpongeBob and Patrick are on like that baby roller coaster. We're all talking about like Weenie Hut Jr. shit right now. There's nothing I find more embarrassing than like people that try to make kids media seem so it's made for adults. And they show like I can't think of an example right now, but you get what I mean, right? I can't believe they got away with this. Yeah, Kirby's dark lore. Exactly. Like when you start insisting a kid's show is made for adults, you gotta take some time out. It's time out. It's time to call a time out. Like, there's been some times where there's been a surprising amount of violence, and I've been surprised they were allowed to get away with it. Like, Korra is where I really think... Korra had some brutal deaths. I can think of 3 off the top of my head where somebody in Korra had a horrendous death. But that's really the only time I can think of that. I mean, somebody's head literally exploded in Korra. Like, yeah, they don't show you, but that woman's head exploded. She's dead. She's very dead. Ole mole. Imagine how good Korra could have been if they knew they had more than 1 season. I mean, Looney Tunes doesn't get any respect from WB anymore. The stuff happening with that Coyote versus Acme movie is disgusting. Looney Tunes are such fun characters. It's a shame that they're going out of their way to ruin them. Yeah, somebody gets the air sucked out of their lungs. You are correct. The live action Avatar had some stuff taken from Korra, which is weird. Korra has a lot of ups and downs, but it's still a very well-animated, good show. Especially Season 3. Season 3 is insane. It's worth getting through all the awful romance in season 2 just to get to season 3. If Mike and Brian could ever learn to write romance that isn't fucking cringe, we could really be cooking one day. We could really be cooking one day. Yeah, the unaired Avatar plot. Or pilot. Katara's name used to be Kaya. Oh, that's one of the worst parts of Avatar. And it's definitely one of the worst parts of Korra. They cannot write a decent romance to save their lives. It's almost incredible how bad they are at it. I never liked Aang and Katara. And the fact that they apparently don't even touch on it in the live action show is very funny. Maybe they're waiting for the kid that plays Aang to age up a little bit. I mean, romance subplots are what entirely... Like, Bolin is such an insufferable character. I fucking hate Bolin. His character is brought down by awful writing the entire series. I guess Mako is, too. And then when they're done with that, they didn't know what else to do with Mako, so he had basically nothing to do in the last season. Yeah, they went with Sokka and Katara, right? They did like a sibling thing. How do you... That's one of the biggest parts of Aang and Katara's, like, buddy relationship, though. How can you change that? That's such a weird change. That would... I don't know how you could ever do, like, Korra or anything in the future if you fundamentally change that. It's always funny to me when shows have, like, a sex pest character and they're almost always universally hated. Maybe we should stop writing trash garbage characters like this. Or kill them and have it be really satisfying to watch them die. Does he deserve to be revisited, though? Do we really need a sex pest skunk to come back? It's okay to leave some characters behind. Not everybody needs to be reinvented. How do you change a character that's one note, though? Yeah, what other character traits does he even have? Exactly. Except being a big French joke. At least you have, Flower from Bambi. Oh yeah, there's Avril Lavigne's skunk from, Over the Hedge. My favorite. I heard the new Megamind thing is really, really bad, chat. I heard it's quite bad. I mean, it looked quite bad, so I guess it doesn't surprise me, but... DreamWorks. Yeah, because it's like... What if we took this beloved animated classic and made it a soulless live-action property? The Epcot, what is it called? Festival of the something or other started, and they have a big Wish topiary. It's just super funny that they're forced to put that trash in the parks. Some poor Disney Imagineer was tasked with making those trash characters come to life as like topiaries. It's funny. People will have to quit watching them for it to stop. Yeah, the live action Lion King. Live action, quote unquote. It's all CG. Somehow that movie made $1 billion. I don't know who saw that, but why? Skunks are very cute. I don't ever see any skunks, but I definitely can have smelled them. Definitely have smelled some roadkill ones. Yeah, Disney's not really firing on any cylinders right now. They're not making good animated movies. They're not making good live-action remakes. They're not doing anything of any value. It costs, like, hundreds of dollars to go to their theme parks, which are cheaper and better in other countries, like Tokyo or, Paris. Problem with management, their creatives, or both. It seems like the whole top of the company is just rotted. I don't know if Wish had a lot of, like, studio mandates, or... I mean, it didn't even look like a well... Like, it did not have a good style. For saying that movie looked boring. That's insane. Did that streamer not have eyes? I cannot imagine banning somebody for thinking a Disney movie is bad. That's insane behavior. It's psychopath behavior. Oh, of all the movies you had to joke about, you picked Zootopia, Justin? At least go with, like, a good one, like Tangled. Don't go for crappy Zootopia. Ugh. It is getting a sequel. I think didn't it get a Disney Plus show that I've never heard a single soul talk about? It also has a few theme parks. They have, like, I can't remember if it was Hong Kong or Shanghai Disney, but they just opened up a big Zootopia themed land in one of those. And they have a Shakira... Was she a gazelle? The king of mythical beasts? They have a Shakira animal animatronic. I think they might tear down the dinosaur section. What is it called? Dino Land USA or whatever in Animal Kingdom. I think they're gonna put a Zootopia land there. It's cool that Disney parks, which used to have a lot of non-IP, are just becoming flooded with crappy modern IP. Not even, like, good old ones. What are they even releasing this year? I don't know what's coming out this year, chat. I don't know what games are coming out. I don't know what movies. There's no way Moana 2 will be good. That has been confirmed to be a TV show that they took apart and are making a movie out of. South Park Snow Day. You buying that one, Tyler? Oh yeah, Inside Out 2. Don't bald me. If this was the 2000s, Justin, they definitely would have. If the Lilo and Stitch show was still running, they would have. I can't believe they closed that Star Wars hotel so quickly. That's... what an insane sink of money. I mean, the whole thing was just a weird decision. Like, it was such an intricate, like, RP-esque experience where you had a ton of actors you had to pay. Like, the whole thing just seemed not logistical from day one. What's up, Hippo? $300 shinies, nice. That's what I'm thinking, Justin. I think they had to have so many people working at the hotel that it just would not have made money. I don't know. Just made it a normal hotel that was Star Wars themed. I don't know, maybe they didn't want a normal hotel along with their other lineup of like 50 other hotels. They wanted it to be luxury. They wanted it to have that high price tag, right? You know, because everybody, you know, us casual, normal folks have $5,000 to throw around to stay at a Star Wars hotel. Yeah, those luxury bunk beds, yeah. I mean, honestly, they should use that land and expand Galaxy's Edge. Has enough room. I'm surprised they haven't tried to stuff more in there. I'm way more interested in like what they're doing in Tokyo Disney Sea, where they're gonna have like Peter Pan and Tangled themed areas. 'Cause I don't like Star Wars. I have no interest in Star Wars. I'm not into space stuff, so I feel like Tangled and Peter Pan hit a little harder. I don't think the Japanese audience really cares about Star Wars either, so that's probably why they went with Rapunzel and Peter Pan. Rise of the Resistance. Yeah, I mean, I would go to Galaxy's Edge, but it's just personally, it's like, oh boy, Star Wars. Hooray. Like, right now, I feel like Universal is doing better stuff with better IPs. Like, sign me up for, like, Mario and Donkey Kong. Even, like, the Universal movie Monsters is fun, because it's gonna be all, like, dark and spooky themed. And, like, who doesn't like vampires and Frankenstein's monster? How Disney will respond. They've already done one thing. Did you see what they announced? Which, I don't know. Sure, I guess. They're gonna have, I think it's 2025. If you book one of their hotels, you get a free ticket to their water park on the day of check-in. So if you check in at like 3 o'clock, you get like 5 hours at a water park for free. Okay. Yeah, I feel like nobody gives a shit about their water parks. I know, I've never seen anybody that's like, oh yeah, you gotta go to Blizzard Beach. I see the one thing most people want back is free. They used to have free shuttles from Orlando Airport to Disney, and they took those away. Now you need to pay for like an Uber or a bus to get to Disney. They're such cheap bastards. Yeah, extra hour in the ball pit. Yeah, it's like so many little things add up. I mean, Genie Plus is rancid. There's so many Genie Plus videos out there, and it's like, you have to know what, you can't just like walk into Disney and have a good time. You have to have everything planned out. You have to get up early, at least at Disney World. I don't think it works quite the same at Land. But like, you need to get up at like 7 or 6 in the morning and get ready to book your Genie Pluses. Or you can just wait in a line for 2 hours. Yeah, so their newer attractions, you have to pay extra. So if you want to ride the new Tron roller coaster, you have to pay an extra $20 if you want a fast pass. Yeah, it's so anti-consumer. It's confusing. Like, imagine being, you know, grandma or grandpa taking your kid to Disney and you have to deal with that bullshit. Like, older people or people who are not phone savvy are not gonna have any clue on what to do. Yeah, Genie Plus is they got rid of Fast Pass, and so they replaced it with that. You have to pay. And it's a different price depending on what park you're going to. So you're gonna pay less at Animal Kingdom than you will for Magic Kingdom. But it's like an extra 20 per person. You're basically paying for the privilege to skip the line. And a lot of times, the Genie Plus line can be, 30 minutes. It's not like you're gonna instantly walk right into the ride. So you have a choice. Do you want to stand in line for hours all day, or do you want to pay them extra money to skip and go a little bit faster? Yeah, and it doesn't cover their newer rides. And, like, Universal's Fast Pass is ridiculously expensive. But if you stay at one of their hotels, you get it for free. So they incentivize you to stay at their on property, so you get their Fast Pass for free. Otherwise, it's like $200. Yeah, they would charge you for a wheelchair. If you had some sort of disability, they would definitely charge you. Yeah, like what would your your incentives would be, like transportation. And a lot of them don't even have like the Skyliner, or you would have to ride the bus, and everybody else, it would stop for everybody else, so it wouldn't even be that fast. I think you get like, you can get early access by like 1 hour. That's like their big perk for staying at their hotels. Yeah, the Skyliner is cool. But all the hotels that are on that Skyliner are very, very expensive. And I don't feel like any of their hotels have matched the price, like the Contemporary. Ain't no way. Why would you want to pay hundreds of dollars for a hotel room if you're going to spend most of your time in the theme parks anyway, right? 1,000 Leagues Under the Sea is still in Tokyo Disney. It's like Jaws. They closed the Jaws ride in Universal to make way for Harry Potter Land number 500, but it's still in Universal Japan. Rather spend time going to a national park than a theme park. I like theme parks. It's just, you know, I like not being broke too. It's such a shame. Like, theme parks are a lot of fun. It's just, you have to sell your kidney to be able to afford to go nowadays. Yeah, you have to pick the correct time to go. I've always heard one of the better times to go to Disney is during hurricane season. Which is quite funny. I mean, your roll of the dice if a hurricane does in fact land. What's better? Hundreds of people being crowded around you or a hurricane? Nickel and diming you for every little thing. Yeah, I mean, just look at Pokemon. Pokemon cards are so expensive now. Everything on the Pokemon Center has gone up in price. Like, it's ridiculous. I know you guys are not suffering. I know you guys are not penny pinching when you make like $10 billion a year. I mean, honestly, National Park can be overpriced, too. Museums can be overpriced. Everything just costs money. I keep seeing these articles about teenagers who are always on their phone. It's like, because where do you go as a teen to hang out and not pay any money? Like, if you have small children, like, where do you take your kids? Chuck E. Cheese, like, barely exists. I don't know, do kids enjoy escape rooms? It's so sad that Chuck E. Cheese got rid of all their animatronics, chat. I mean, there's not even, like, toy stores anymore. You can't even go to, like, Toys R Us in the US anymore. There's no KB Toys. I did like going to the library as a kid. I would go to the library and play Neopets. Oh yeah, you know, us streamers, we're definitely all making millions of dollars. Super accurate. Is Walmart. Has multiple really cool toy stores. I'm jelly. I have like a comic book store, I guess, but they're pretty overpriced, so... Sure, I could go in there and look and be entertained for looking at stuff for like half an hour, and then it's like, well, time to go. They're also the ones that sell Pokemon cards for like $5 billion. This thing, are you referring to the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Because they do not play very smooth. I can tell you that. Ooh, a roller rink? That sounds fun to struggle. I don't know, do people still go bowling anymore? That's something people do? I prefer, like, I say this, I haven't gone bowling in, like, over a decade. I ask because I only ever went when I was, like, a kid. I have not been bowling in God knows how long. Yeah, Wii Sports Bowling probably was the last time I ever did some bowling. I like duck pin bowling. You had school bowling trips, Tyler? Canada is a wild place. Who goes to the bowling alley for a school trip? Maple Lanes. That sounds like an RPG. That sounds like the title of a whimsical RPG that people on TikTok would call comfy. Hashtag cozy game. I read that the end of that URL is VGC for a second. VGC? I mean, Pokemon events are pretty fun. If you can ever go to one, they are fun. Never gone to a big gaming event. It's really shocking that they haven't had Worlds more in New York. It's always the West Coast, I swear. And lately, it's just like, they just want to pander to the Japanese crowd. Like, there's no way they're not picking Hawaii just because it's, like, accessible to for people in Japan to fly there. I mean, they shouldn't be going to Hawaii at all, truthfully. I should time you out for that, Cacturn. I should time you out for that one. Even when I saw that guy in real life, I have been many years far removed. I never liked him. I wasn't one of those people that's been subscribed to him for like 2 decades. I always thought he was weird and insufferable to listen to. I do have a funny track record, though. Did I ever tell you, chat, that I once won a Yeti plush, as in Yeti, the company, from a completionist stream? That's so cursed. So I have a little Yeti plush of their mascot. Did I donate it? I think I still have it somewhere. So I won a Yeti plush from Gerard the Completionist. I mean, it's not like I talked to him. He had like a mod or something. Or I think I might have just entered the page. I can't even remember. It was so long ago. And it's funny you say that, Midnight, because guess where I got a free copy of Stardew Valley from? That's single-handedly like my most cursed fact. I don't even like telling it anymore. This was years and years ago, long before any controversy. But yeah, I was at... This was back when Stardew first came out. So Stardew's 8 years old, so this was 8 years ago. But yeah, I was in a Pro Jared stream and he was giving away copies and I won one. I swear to God. I'm not joking. That is where I got my copy of Stardew Valley from. Oh, isn't that something? Isn't that something? That is very funny. Again, that was just a mod that sent me a code. I got a Steam code. Yeah, I got Chris the Unabomber. Oh man, those are like the two things I've won ever. That and like one Lord of the Rings poster when I was in like first grade. I shit you not, Midnight. I probably still have the email somewhere. Knackley easy, Cacturn. Just look for the brown sugar top. It's really easy to spot. The square on the top of Knackley's head is brown with the shiny, so it makes it super noticeable. Man, I've shiny hunted Varoom a lot, and it's never shown up shiny. It always betrays. That's crazy. But yeah, chat, that's my history of winning things from content creators. Conversations about Gerard, because it really like I wasn't like a huge fan. I watched him more when he was like streaming long games, and that was just like a random stream I showed up for. By the time he was revealed to have taken money from charity, I had already unsubscribed from the guy because I found his content to be nothing I wanted to watch anymore. Yeah, I don't know why you would ever want to put Internet Man in your video game. Like, even if they don't turn out to be a weirdo, it's cringe. It's just kind of cringe. TBH. And Sheeran. Chat, Did we talk about the fact that Ed Sheeran voiced Pikachu in the anime? Did we have a conversation about that? Because it's insane. That man voiced Pikachu in the anime. They brought him into the voice booth and he did a Pikachu voice. I'm not kidding. Let me see if I can find the tweet. The Japanese Pokemon Twitter tweeted this out. Let me find it. If you haven't seen it, it legitimately kind of blew me away. I'm sorting. There's some Oshawott. You can buy some Oshawott. Why are these actually kind of cute? Hold on. Why are these like... Those look delicious, chat. I would eat some of Oshawott's scalloped baked chips. Those look good. Okay, it's in here somewhere. Is that it? No. Oh, this was we just passed Pokemon Day stuff. This was a little bit before. This wasn't that long ago. Where is it? What are these Tummy figure selections? Volcarona and Shandy? Okay. February 18th. It wasn't that... Did they delete the tweet? Or was it a different Pokemon Twitter that had that? Also, chat... I still have it up. You want to see if... I showed this earlier, but if you got here later, chat, this TikTok is very funny. The frame rate on the legs is so accurate. Why is that so accurate? Why is that so accurate? In the T-pose. Was it Pokemon TV? Hold on. I must find this. Make sure it wasn't a fever dream. Is it this one? I follow so many Japanese Pokemon accounts. Why do I want some delicious Oshawott chips now? Tyler, can you find it? Let me just look up Ed Sheeran. Why is Toph trending right now? Okay, I found it. Somebody else reposted it. I found it. If you haven't seen it, here it is. Pika, 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 Pikachu, Pikachu. That's insane. That's insane. Thanks, I hate it. Pika! Pika! You really hit it with a Pika! Look at all the guys sitting. Oh my god, this is insane. They really brought him to Japan to record Pikachu audio. That's crazy. Oh man, so if you didn't know, chat, now you know. There's a Pikachu in Horizons voiced by none other than Ed Sheeran. What do they see in him? What do they see in him? I'm mystified. I would love to know. What do they see? I really don't think he's as popular as he once was, though. There are way other artists right now that are far more popular and what's the phrase? He's not that girl, you know? It's like when they got Katy Perry for the anniversary album. Like, nobody gives a shit about Katy Perry anymore. Like, did his last album... It would be like putting, like, Justin Timberlake. Like, sure, at one point he was big. But now... not so much. They really just love Shape of You. Ginger hot dog, man. He didn't even... He looked platinum blonde in that. He didn't even look ginger. Did he dye his hair blonde? Why Taylor Swift blew up? I don't know how that happened. I mean, she's always had a big fan base, but... Commit die. I was trying to think of, like, who's a popular male artist right now. And I can't? Who's a popular male singer right now, chat? Michael Bublé. Yeah, Taylor's the only one I can think of right now that is, like, super stardom. I can't think of anybody else right now that is that big. I wonder what Taylor Swift's favorite Pokemon is. Flabébé. I thought of saying a Pokemon's name as a joke, and for some reason the first Pokemon I thought of was Girafarig. Loves Girafarig, dude. I mean, I like a lot of Taylor's music. I'm sure all the stuff with Kelsey and the NFL gave her a lot of new audience, new eyes. Anti-hero. Yeah, she is in the Lorax. You're right to struggle. She's, Zac Efron's love interest. She's Tree Girl. I've never seen the Lorax. Does she do a serviceable job? A lot of celebrities can't voice act to save their lives. Does she do a fine job? Taylor's been around. She was around when I was in high school. I remember somebody having teardrops on my guitar on their iPod. See, the thing about Taylor is that you have to have a lot of money to hire her. I don't think she's just gonna take these odd shit jobs. You gotta give her a big payday. I don't know, maybe Ed Sheeran is just really popular in Japan for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder what they're gonna do for the Mario movie sequel. Ugh, and they're still making the live-action Zelda. I keep forgetting that that was actually... it's going to happen. Wait! That's the shiny right there! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! The Gen 9 shiny stock is going to the moon! It has overcoat! Just kidding! Oh, I'm getting so many annoying Gen 9 shinies done. This is excellent. Alright, please catch. Please catch. Not even a shake. We got this. Of course this annoying little Pokemon had to have overcoat. Ugh. I'm gonna need to buy more Lux Balls soon. Oh, come on! You're level 27! I don't care, I'm marking it down. $703, baby! I mean, I still need Reveroom, but I'm happy with just getting Varoom for now. So I still need Tadbulb, Cloth, the entire Tinkaton line, Wiglet, Tin and Mouse Mousehold, Dashbun, all of Smoliv's line, Reveroom, Lamora, and Baxcalibur. Oh man, I've needed this one for over a year, chat. It feels really good to knock these little shit shinies off my list. Yeah, the comp won't have a new game. Oh, that's so satisfying. Let's go check it out at, Blueberry. Hey, there's Joltik. I don't need Joltik, but I like seeing Joltik. So, for Reveroom, should I do a Reveroom outbreak or just do another Varoom outbreak, I wonder, whenever they show up again? I remember there was a Reveroom outbreak, but it was in the mountains and it was really bad. It was like a cramped space. Oh my god, it's so fast! Oh my god! Holy shit, we're zooming! I'm flying! I'm flying! The little engine who could. Oh my god, I'm so fast. I'm so fast. Holy shit, I'm fast as frick. Oh my god. Fast as fuck, boy. Oh my god. Whee! Oh my god. That's insane! This has to be one of the fastest Pokemon. Oh my god. I'm blown away by that. Dead. I don't even know who killed me. That's crazy. I had no idea. Yeah, now I need to know how fast Reveroom is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, why was it like legitimately kind of satisfying to glide like Knuckles off the cliff? The little engine who could, chat. But yeah, I got Wattrel and Varoom. These are two very annoying little Pokemon that I've been needing to get for a long time now. So Wattrel and Kilowattrel are done, but I still need Reveroom. But I think I'm gonna keep up the Gen 9 shinies, chat. I'm gonna try to get Smoliv to show up. I need to get Tinkaton, Wiglet. Maybe next I can get Cloth or something. Cloth's Big Adventure. I'm glad that showed up. I was like, I'm gonna stop soon, and then the shiny showed up, so... Shout out to Varoom for being shiny. Ooh, we're at 7:03, making good progress. It's been really satisfying to get some of these mons I've needed for a while done. So I think we'll keep doing more outbreaks. But yeah, next week we'll probably throw in another Dynamax or something, and I still need to finish Conquest. So that's still something that will happen too. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. If you're new here, check out the Discord. You can share your own shinies. We have a TCG section, Pokemon merch, etc. And check out the YouTube. Shout out to all the YouTube viewers, lurkers. I appreciate ya. Whew. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll be back next week for more shiny hunting fun. Good night, everybody. Bye.